Let's start by washing our hands. Cleanliness is key. The finest ingredients for this red velvet cake. You may notice I'm in a new studio. That's because of my new sponsor, Homes Incorporated. I am very thankful for them coming on board. Homes Incorporated has big drawers, big lower level drawers, little drawers, dishwashers, and another little drawer, and more. They have stoves that are built into your countertops, 4 burners, all on high. This will be very hot. Hot, hot, hot. Homes Incorporated also has lots of ovens, a top oven and a bottom oven. Lots of room in there. And room in here. Top oven controls, bottom oven controls. Use code COOKINGWITHMatt when shopping at Homes Incorporated. Please, I really need this. Now back to the program. Preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we're ready to prepare our ingredients. First, I will crack 3 eggs into a bowl. I'll put the shells on a paper towel for an easy cleanup later. Boom! Easily in the trash. Now I'll wash my hands after touching the eggs. Cleanliness is key. Now we'll throw some liquids into our bowl. First, some water. We'll want 1 cup of water. Little more. Close enough. Into the bowl. And now some vegetable oil. We'll want 1/2 cup into our bowl. Bang. Perfect measure. Let's see how we're looking as of now. Oh yeah, off to a good start. Red velvet cake is my favorite cake, so I can't wait until this is done. Now we'll put the cake mix into our bowl. Opening your box, we'll just cut this bag and dump it in. These scissors are being a little tricky. There we go. Perfect hole. Into the bowl you go. Our next step will be to add chocolate chips to our cake batter. I will be using Hershey's chocolate chips because Milton Hershey built his factory in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I was born in Pennsylvania. You can put as much chocolate chips in the batter as you'd like. I'm going to do a whole bag. That might be a little much, so I'm going to take some out and put back in the bag. A nice snack for later. Perfect. Now we're ready to mix our batter. Most people would use a mixer or a spoon, but I'm going to use my hands. I find using my hands to be most effective. I can get everything blended perfectly. This is fantastic. This is perfect cake batter. A quick lick to see how we're tasting, and oh yeah, it's tasting good. There's nothing like cake batter. Now I'll do a quick hand wash, because in anything you cook, cleanliness is key. Let's see how this is shaping up. Oh yeah, looking great. That's perfect texture. The consistency is on point. Now we'll pour our batter from our bucket into a glass pan. Look at that drop. Fantastic. The batter may be a little thick, so we'll use a spoon to get the rest out stuck on the bottoms and the sides. Looking good. Now we're ready for the oven. We'll bake this red velvet cake for 30 minutes. Halfway done. Let's see how we're looking. Oh yeah, baking perfectly. This is going to be such a good cake. Let's get this red velvet cake out of the oven. Use an oven mitt. This will be very hot. Oh yeah, look at that cake. Perfectly baked. Let your cake cool for at least 30 minutes before icing. I'll be using a cream cheese icing. It's my favorite. Using a butter knife, let's spread this icing. This icing is really thick. Some of it's hard to spread, but once it's all done, it'll look so good. Beautiful! That's a perfectly frosted cake. Now we'll be ready to decorate. You can decorate your cake however you'd like. I'm gonna write on mine. Many people have told me I have perfect handwriting, so I'm excited to use those skills on this cake. This is coming along nicely. It's really shaping up. Really nice. Cooking with Matt. And lastly, we're going to add some sprinkles, because no red velvet cake would be complete without sprinkles. Once I can open a container, we'll be in business. There we go. Now we'll add sprinkles around our cake. Wow, look at that. This cake looks professionally decorated. This looks so good, I should be a cake decorator. I can't get over how good this cake looks. I almost feel bad having to cut it up. But I know it'll taste even better than it looks. So let's dig in. Oh my gosh, look at the thickness of that cake. That's perfectly baked. I can't believe how good this came out. My sweet tooth is calling my name. Let's eat. Wow, that is so good. The flavor instantly hit my mouth. The chocolate chips, cream cheese frosting, and red velvet cake all together is incredible. You would have thought this came from a bakery, not my oven, sponsored by Homes Incorporated. I might eat this whole cake in one sitting. It's just that good and moist. Thank you for joining me as we made this red velvet cake. Mine came out incredible. This again was a perfect cook. I hope yours turns out as well. God bless.